Well, it's certainly hot enough, isn't it? We wait all year for some hot, lovely weather, and then all we do is complain about it. But that just means, for me, it's time to go shopping for some really cool, really casual, super duper summer dresses. And today's haul of 5 different dresses is from George at Asda. So, usually I prefer to order online, but this hot weather's caught me out a little bit, so I actually went into store. Usual story, really lack of the bigger sizes available in store, so I've had to pick up what I can. I think I've got 124 and even 120. I'm pushing my luck around my general size 22. So let's get on with it because I'm really excited to see how these dresses suit me. Asda had lots of this colour in, different patterns, but definitely this bright coral is a colour for the season, and I'm not going to disagree with them. What an absolute superstar colour this is. It certainly feels like linen. Let's have a look inside. I can't ever find the label. Oh, I found it straight away. That was good luck. It is, actually it's not linen at all. No linen at all in here. 83% viscose, 17% nylon. But it's certainly got a linen type feel about it. So I'm loving this neckline. It's quite a wide scoop there, but it's the back. You can alter it by tightening or loosening this long sash here that they've got tied in a really nice bow. You can move these straps. You can move the fabric along the straps to create a bigger peephole if you want. And I suppose I will try it actually. I'll try it on backwards as well and see how it goes. And there's a sneaky little surprise and some pockets in here. This is a 22. Let me see, £20, an absolute bargain. I'm loving this dress. I hope this fits me. This was my wild card because I could only pick it up in a size 20, but I guessed that because of this shirring across the bust, hopefully it was going to be okay. And it's actually quite a wide skirt too. Just a plain type cotton material. Where's the label for this one? Oh, I can't read it with these glasses on. Swap to the readers. It is 100% cotton. Absolutely spot on for this hot weather, and makes it even more of a bargain because this was only £18. Little spaghetti straps that you can remove so you don't get those tan lines should you wish, and pockets. This beautiful orange colour with this lovely fresh white floral pattern. What's not to like about this dress? An absolute bargain. So far I'm really liking these dresses. This is a much heavier weight dress, although it is sleeveless. I had to pick this up in a size 24, £26. But you can tell why, because it's got lots more added details to it. The back and the front have both got this deep V with this sort of like pin tuck detail here, and then these little frill sleeves. So it's essentially strapless, but you just got these little sleeves to cover over your shoulders. A little tie there just to keep those shoulders together. With my rounded small shoulders, I sometimes appreciate that because it helps keep the dress on. There is an elasticated waist to the back that goes down. Oh, that's a lovely detail. They've got more of that pin tucking there, then some open fretwork, and again repeated on another frill before the final frill. So I can see why this was more expensive, but it's also made it a lot heavier, and possibly for this weather too heavy. It's in a very natural feeling fabric with this sort of like relief of this black spotty line there. I'm looking for the label, which always eludes me. And you think, just when you think, oh, they haven't put one in, you find it. They haven't put one. Oh, I found it at the 11th hour. Oh gosh, this is such a pain, isn't it, having to take glasses on and off if you've got a dual person. So 50% cotton, 43% viscose, 7% polyester. So a good mix of fabrics there. And it actually has got some cotton in, so it should be quite breathable. And of course, because it is sleeveless, hopefully I'll stay quite cool. Another 24 that I picked up. I'm not going to jinx myself by saying it's going to be too big, because invariably it isn't. But I really liked this summer print of palm trees and fronds and everything. And it feels a little bit more glitzy. It's got sort of like a glazed cotton, again with sort of like a textured feel. And I've just spotted an issue. This is 92% viscose and 8% nylon. I thought I was picking up a size 24. When I look at the label inside, it's a size 20. I hate it when this happens. Why can't they put the dress back on the right hanger? It's absolutely annoying, because I don't think this will fit. I think no, it's going to be so tight over the hips. So annoying, because I was thinking this was my favourite, and I was even thinking dressed up with some accessories because of these nice voluminous sleeves. That might be one for a potential wedding dress outfit. So this is a size 20 and it was £22. I don't have great hopes of this fitting. Oh, I'm so annoyed about that. And it happens all the time. I'm going to have to learn to double check the sizing. The final dress is this monochrome black and white. And the print absolutely screams summer holidays, because it's got pineapple shells, upside down palm trees, some bed and umbrella. Let's see, lots more shells. You can probably see better on the back because of it. Now, I love the style of this. It is a faux wrap with that crossover at the front, goes down to a waistband that's elasticated at the back. Does that with a little Rolo and peephole, and it's got some fluttery sleeves. Then for a little bit of interest, you've got two nice little frills. No pockets in this one. Okay. Adult conversation now. You know I'm a big cruise goer. It is renowned, so I heard allegedly within the cruise community, that an upside down pineapple is a sign for your hopefulness, your willingness to partake in adult activities with somebody other than your partner. So I don't know, having realised that it's got upside down pineapples on it, going to be quite as enamoured with this monochrome print. So I don't know. As long as I don't wear it on a cruise, I suppose I'll be okay. Though I don't know how far this upside down pineapple sign stretches across the world and different holidays. But it's certainly a beautiful dress. This I picked up in a size 22 and it was £22. This video I'm going to be putting side by sides of what the item looked like on the website and what it actually looks like on me, because I think as plus size people it's very important we get a true representation of what the dresses are going to look like on a plus size person. The models invariably are not plus size and invariably a lot taller. So enjoy the side by sides to give you a better idea how these dresses from Georgia Asda fit and flatter me. Oh my word, I am absolutely adoring this dress. It feels like I'm not wearing anything. It's not clinging. It's just falling really nicely, flatteringly. I hope you agree. And I just feel light and airy. These straps are wide enough to hide the bra straps, so that's not an issue. It is coming up a little bit high, but it's not tight or restrictive at all, and I quite like it. The back, you can see that peephole and that bow detail there. If I get a bit closer, is that better? Yes. So you can see that bow detail there, and it's quite a big peephole. So it comes down to the top of my bra. The armholes are deeply cut, but they're not showing anything. That was a big issue with my last Asda haul. And of course I referenced this has got pockets. I know it is a big baggy tunic, but don't we want something that's going to allow us to move and not be restrictive when the weather has been as hot as it is now. Hopefully it still is. You're going to be seeing this in 3 days time, so hopefully you agree the hot weather is still here, though I hear rain is on the way, understandably, because it's got to break, hasn't it? Now the only thing I'm a little bit unsure of is, and I've tried to pull it forward and tried to sort of stand straight. It just seems to me that the hem at the bottom is a little bit more asymmetrical. So it's sort of like coming down longer on the sides. I'm wondering if a smaller size would reduce all this excess fabric. I don't think it would reduce it significantly. I think maybe it is just a little bit too big on me. Looking in the mirror, this band here is quite nice actually. I reference it's not hanging straight. That's quite nice because this band is then falling down, so it's sort of giving me that V rather than straight across, which is at my widest point. Oh, but I'm tempted to keep this one on because it's so cool and comfortable. I'm going to turn it around now because I said I would, and let's see how that looks, shall we? Do you know, I think I actually prefer it with the bow at the front. Just adds that little bit more detail, doesn't it? You could even undo it and have it like a V-neck. Maybe if you were to tuck these in, you'd have a nice V-neck. But what I can feel is this fabric here is coming undone as I've loosened that tie off. But you could be quite versatile. Maybe you would want to do it as sort of a round neck there. But doesn't that add some versatility to the dress? Maybe just tie it in a loose tie down there. Yeah, I'm quite liking this. I think you would have to sort this issue out of these sleeves sort of unravelling. Maybe a knot up there just to keep that in place. That's the idea. So just knot it at the top there. That stops that fabric ruching down. And then you've got a V-neck, of course. with the label off, although the size label is still visible there. Maybe, maybe not. If you get it, let me know. Did you rewear it reversible as well? Right, I'm really pleased with this one. Let's move on. Oh my word, I am absolutely loving this sundress. It's got me reaching for my sunglasses. I'm ready to get out on the patio and do some sunbathing and get this tan with no strap lines. Obviously I've still got my bra here. You would need to tuck these down or wear a strapless bra, but I've got one of the spaghetti straps on and the other one off to show you. This size 20, I'm getting away with it because of the shirred elastic. Who else finds these very annoying? So I'll tuck that one in. So the shirred elastic is doing its job really nicely. This is a size 20, remember, and I feel it's stretched to accommodate my size 22. The only issue is, you know, I don't like this bit, and I feel because it's stretched, it's not sort of camouflaging this area as nicely as I would have liked. But I've got plenty of room in the skirt. Those pockets are well appreciated, and look at the length. Absolutely perfect length for me. Covers my knees that are a bit bumpy due to the arthritis, but it's not drowning me. I'm certainly not going to trip going up a pair of stairs or whatever in this dress. This would be perfect for my coming holiday. You heard it here first, girls. Yes, I am off to Spain at the end of August with the family. I'm really looking forward to that. This would be absolutely perfect. I could see me pulling it on over the swimming costume to go to the all-inclusive buffet, or I could see me wearing it if we take a trip into town and down to the beach. And in this sort of 100% cotton, it's going to be so breathable. Bright, bold, summer print, absolutely perfect. My only concern, I don't know if you can see, I can see a hint of my dark underwear underneath. Easily solved, and of course it is just cotton, so but it's not a sheer cotton. I've tried on some cottons recently that you could just see straight through. This without doubt is a bargain and a keeper. Now undoubtedly you may have seen me maybe swapping my glasses out quite regularly, and that's because fytoo have very kindly gifted me 5 pairs of glasses. fytoo are an online spectacle provider, and we all know how expensive glasses can be if we go direct to our local optician, but do not expect to get less service because they are online provider. The comprehensive website is so easy to navigate, and here I'm just going in to show you selection of women's eyeglasses. Huge selection. You can scroll through, see what takes your fancy. I really like these multicoloured ones. A bargain at £5.36 were they, and you can upload your own photograph to see exactly what you will look like. They also give you comprehensive reviews, and other people also upload their photographs so you can see what you're getting. I chose the Amaryllis sunglasses here. These are a progressive lens, so I can see close up and far away. All come beautifully wrapped. They were a nice tight fitting style and very stylish. Another pair of sunglasses with the Mitsu frame. Again, very oversized, but very Saint-Tropez, I thought, and I bought these just in a distance prescription. Very nice indeed.
Of course I need day-to-day glasses with this Winston frame, and I was absolutely blown away that this new modern type of frame I felt quite suited me. And here I am testing out those progressive lenses, and absolutely thrilled to see that I could read close up as well as in the distance. I love the lightweight modern frame, and I think it really gives me a much more youthful look. So very happy with these. These are a pair of readers, the Cathy style, very, very bold, dark frame, and I quite liked them. I felt very, very intelligent in these, and as a pair of readers, you're certainly not going to put them down and lose them. Excellent. The prescription worked absolutely fine. Very stylish. The Diminuduca are my last pair of glasses to show you in this beautiful purple and pale pink frame. Very different, but very lightweight and comfortable. Absolutely so pleased with all my glasses from fytoo, and I certainly suggest maybe you check them all out too. Discount code on the screen. Don't just believe me. 4.6 out of 5 Trustpilot reviews.
Well, I'm going to show you a side-by-side of what it looked like on the website and what it looks like on me. What do you think? Do you think this is a keeper? I am 99% sure this is a keeper. My only concern, having to pick it up in this bigger size, means that it's just slightly too big around here, because this elastic at the back isn't actually doing anything. It's just sitting there. It doesn't have to do anything, because I think this size 24 is too big for me. With that smaller size, it should bring it in, emphasise the bosom a little bit more, and hopefully a waistline. But I don't know, it might bring this tier here, this band here, just a little bit tight. Luckily it's not hitting me at my widest point, it's down on my thighs, which you know by now are not my widest point. So what do you think? I really love the detail on here of this frill. It got me reaching for my Saint-Tropez big bold sunglasses, and I think this could be an absolutely star evening dress. Certainly got that little bit more sort of elegance about it and style. I'm really enjoying it, but equally, save on that luggage allowance, you could wear this during the day too. This is proving to be quite a difficult haul, because you know how particular I am, and I will be honest, I tell you, most things go back. I have to have 100% commitment from a piece of clothing for me to keep it. My wardrobes would be bulging and my bank balance empty if I kept everything that I show you. But this is all about my journey not to settle. I don't settle unless the item is perfect. I've got lots of less than perfect items in my wardrobe already. Why would I want to be adding something that is also less than perfect? But I'm loving everything about this. I would just like to try it on one size down. This is a fabulous summer holiday dress. And can you tell? I'm getting very excited. Well, this is exactly what I mean by it has to be absolutely perfect for me to think about keeping it. What's wrong with this one? Oh, the dreaded length. That's what's wrong with this one, and possibly the upside down pineapples. But in every other respect, it fits quite nicely. Maybe a little pin to guarantee that stays together. It's coming in nicely. Do you see what I mean about this elastic actually doing some work here, because it's pulled it in? It's got a huge nice skirt. There was no pockets in this one, no, but it's just the length. It's touching the floor, which is a shame because I haven't had the issue in all the other dresses I've tried on so far. Be interesting to see the side by side, won't it? What it looked like on the model. No doubt she's about 6'3" tall, and what it looks like on me. But this is definitely a maxi style, while I would say the others have been midi. Just annoying, really. And possibly I could take off this bottom tier here to make it the right length. But I say, if clothes don't work for me, why should I work for them? And to be perfectly honest, once I spotted the upside down pineapple, this dress was doomed. But what do you think? Do you wear upside down pineapples? Maybe. Well, don't ever say that my video channel is staged and I don't show the reality, because the reality is that this size 20 does not fit me. And to be perfectly honest, even a size 22, I don't think it would fit me. I need the size 24 that it said on the hanger. No, it's not doing it for me at all, which is such a shame because I think the style could work. It's got this sort of, it's just a faux tie here. That is on stretchy elastic, this ruching here. So that in the right size should hopefully encompass the bosom and then fall down. It would be quite a tight fitting A-line skirt, but the length, even sizing up, I don't think the length would get actually that much longer because it's that style of dress. The sleeves are lovely. I do love a big bouncy sleeve. It's on a big elastic band here, slightly tight I will say, but covers those bingo wings and just adds to the elegance of a dress. This is definitely sort of a, maybe not an occasion dress. The print just sort of lets it down a little bit to be an occasion dress, I think. But I think you could definitely get away with this for a nice afternoon tea party, christening or whatever. But for me, obviously the size is an issue, and it's quite a relief actually because there's 3 dresses that I want to keep, and this is the second one that I don't want to keep. I hope you've enjoyed this 5 dress haul from Asda, seeing what it looked like on the website compared to me. Very important, isn't it, that when they don't use plus size models that we get to see what it actually looks like on a plus size person. Right, that was the haul. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're going to push that subscribe button because you think my content is worth coming back to see. If not, thumbs up, a comment down below. And I always say just come back and see me again. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.